Alright, I'm just going to preface this video by saying there's a lot of sped up footage here, sadly with no audio, so I'm going to enter in a lot of just random music and whatnot. Other than that, have fun watching this video. Sorry for a lot of the time lapses. It was just the only thing I could think of doing while walking, because I didn't have really much on my mind. So, alright, see ya.
Hi. So, I'm webless. However you guys know me. And, I try to record for as long as I can. I got 3 batteries I think are fully charged, but I do got a charger. So if I need to recharge some batteries, I got places I can go. And right now, I'm trying to stay out all day. I had problems at my house yesterday. Really wanted to leave in the middle of the night. So, sleep. Right now I'm on the south end side of my town. Or, well, close to it. It's more like the central part. But, you get the point. I'm trying to go to the store so I can get some food and water. Yeah. Alright, so I got at least some sustenance for now. And yeah, I don't have much hair at the moment. But I don't have much hair at the moment because I'll say a couple months ago I buzzed my own hair. It was down to like here. Yeah, so one of the things I got with me. Yeah, another Monster and some water. Later on today, I think I'll probably get a Dollar General or something, some dollar store, and get some real food. But for now, just walk to a place I know, and yeah. So I'm gonna get my chest rig on and time lapse. Be walking there. Alright.
В окне опять застыл туман, как в фильме Silent Hill. Все тот же скучный, надоевший вид. Приходи ко мне слушать старые пластинки Divine Comedy.
So, this is probably the hardest part of this trail. Path, you want to call it. Is the road. Because nobody wants to slow down for you, except for the select few people. I will resume time lapsing in a second, but I gotta be able to get past this road, so I will record it. So it's been a bit now. I actually don't know how far away I am from the spot that I want to sit at for a while. Yeah, we start a fire there, and then hopefully I can go to a local turkey hill, get some food that I can like boil there or something, or see if I can just find something to eat. 'Cause I got one snack with me just to help me get through. And didn't realize there I was running. I'm not that good of a runner, but I need to get better at being a runner. So I want to do what I want to do when I'm older. I gotta be physically fit. So yeah, I am technically, I guess, walking through some dangerous territory right now because it's hunting season. So, and I'm supposed to be wearing all orange so I don't get, hit by a bow or shot. I don't really care, but let's keep fogging up. There we go. But if I haven't already realized, it's something akin to a Shy video. He's a train hopper and a good content creator. I prefer his older videos, but he still makes good videos, so I'd recommend go check him out. He's a European-based YouTuber though, so he train hops around Europe, and so it was pretty cool. So definitely go check him out. It's a lot of the inspiration for half the outdoor content I do anyways. One of these times I'll get into train hopping, hopefully. If I can find a better area. 'Cause the only trains in my area are like local local quarry trains and whatnot. I think there's a couple that go out farther in my area, like to separate states, but yeah. So alright, should be coming up to it hopefully soon. Keep dropping my camera, keep dropping it lower and lower. My arm's tired, but it's okay. Hopefully I can get to the spot. It's underneath a bridge next to some train tracks, so maybe I'll get to see a train. And I'll start a fire, and yeah, so alright, let's continue walking. Alright, so this is where I'm gonna rest for a bit. Just take a break from my legs. It's a cool little overlook campsite thing. I've been out there before, it's pretty cool in the fallen down tree. I can get some water from the river. See if I can get a fire started, maybe. But all the leaves and whatnot out here are wet from it raining all night and day apparently. Yeah, it's all wet. I might not be able to use it. It's sad that people carved shit into these birch trees. It sucks. But let's take a break. Alright. Got my limited amount of cash left. Just stick it in there for now. Bullshit. My wallet. It's just a slight bit more cash in it. Alright.
Открой настежь в доме все окна. Не дай себе в одиночестве сдохнуть. Ищи меня на улицах темных. Ищи меня, если просто вспомнишь. А мы могли путешествовать вместе, переживать
made it to the first bridge, which I don't think I'm able to stay under. It's the next bridge down from here, which that one's definitely a lot better. I've actually built a fire under that one before. A lot of smoke though, so I don't really care if people know I'm there. So rather than know I'm there than scare the shit out of me by them walking up on me, which I have had before. But yeah, this is our first bridge. I've actually been out this way. There's a local store up on the highway, which this is just an overpass to get to the highway. And the train tracks are right here too, so I'll get to watch trains if I can down at the next bridge. So the next bridge has a bit of a steep, like little incline thing, and then you can sit behind it. Pretty sure I've actually spray painted some tags there, so they might still be there. Hopefully. If it's not all overgrown like this, which I didn't really take into account. Yeah, this one's like just a wall. Yeah, one's steeper. It has like pillars on the. See what's up here, anyways. Yeah, somebody's put up here. Cool. That's still all wet. It's not wet. Oh no, it is. Okay. Let's see what's behind here. Oh shit, there's a train down there, I think. Cool. If that is a train, I'm gonna record it. Okay. So I collected some materials to hopefully start a fire. They're dry. It's just like little tinder, like kinder stuff. I'm gonna put it that way, I guess. Gotta find some dry logs and sticks at least. Get something going so I can heat up the pot and cook some food if I need to. Which hopefully today I'm just gonna live off of little snacks and shit like that, which I know is not healthy, but this is one day, not even sleeping outdoors. I'm gonna go home once it gets later, but I'm staying outside all day, so basically almost practicing for what I'm gonna have to do one of these times. If it gets too bad, maybe I'm gonna have to run away for a bit. Also, I lied. There was no train. I have no idea what the lights are. I really forgot that my camera was sitting down. But I have no idea what it is. That was down there. I'll see if I can check it out. It's probably down by the cross section between the road and the tracks, if I had to guess. And the bridge that I am going to stay at is right here, pretty much. You might be able to see it on camera. I'll see if I can put some like editing up. See if I can point it out. But I'm pretty much going over to the next really small town. Like, well, I shouldn't say really small. It's a small town, but not super small. Staying at least that distance, which when I'm at this bridge, I'm going to explain why I've been doing this, and I've kind of been alluding to it at least a little bit. That's another deer up there. That's cool. I want to see if I can go to an abandoned building too, just to see what's there. Probably not though, I don't know. Still gotta figure that out. But we're actually approaching the bridge. I'm honestly surprised that there's not as many people out here as I thought. Granted, yeah, it is a kind of shitty day. Weather-wise and whatever the other meaning would be wise for me, but yeah, I expected more people. I only saw 2 different people. Yeah, it's a deer down there, I think. That or it's another stray animal. I saw a cat already. You might have seen it during the time lapse. But hope it's not anything too big, because all I have is a knife with me. And it's a shitty knife at that, just barely even cuts. Really only brought it because of the saws, so I can cut some small wood if I need to. But this is more or less for protection. Tiny knife, but you know, still. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the tags are still here. Looks like somebody else added to it, maybe. I don't know. There's that. It's Russian. I'm a little language nerd. Yeah, there's my tag. Nice. It's still here. Both of them. I will translate the Russian too. This one says Yepidor, which means I'm a faggot. There's some other ones up there. I don't know. It's a little hard to see. One of them up there says Yebat Всех, which just means fuck everybody. Something else up there says Не знаю, which just means I don't know. And then there's colon 3. So, I know it says no trespassing, but yeah. I didn't do anything else there. I already pointed out what I did. I started that a while ago. I did that like long time ago. A couple months or so. The bamboo I brought is still here. That's good. That'll be used for firewood if I can. Cool. And the other bridge I was just under is over there. Quickly across this. Get over here. Whew. That's a really steep thing here too. But, yeah. Cool. Walk across the tracks again. I really hope that's not a cop. Because if it is, I'm kind of fucked. And it's like damp. It's hollow, I think. This is perfect right here. Dry. This. What do I have a knife for? It's loud. Jesus. I think this is more the cutting knife anyways. Leg. Ow. I already stabbed myself. That's great. Shit's dull. Jeez. start. Alright, oh well. So I'll leave this here for now. I'm gonna go get food, I guess. Just search around a little more for some stuff to burn. It's hopefully not wet. I don't even know if this shit's flammable. Oh yeah, I forgot I put something else up there. This is my lavabo foam. Alright. So, turns out the store I wanted to go to is a bit farther than I thought. So I remember I usually ride my bike on this, and of course I don't have my bike now. But yeah, so we're still on the trail. I'm like right next to the store. The store's somewhere over there. But in the next county over now. I mean, I live relatively close to the border of the county, but this is about 4 miles of a walk so far, I think. Probably more. I had more like 5 miles, 4.5 miles. I walked from my house this morning at around just before 7 a.m. So, I think the curfew in my area for people my age it's maybe 5 a.m. Nobody fucking follows the rule though. I know I've been walking out with one of my friends, used to at least, at like 1 in the morning. And before that, which is illegal, because curfew in my area begins, I think, 11 p.m. and then ends at 5. I have no idea, but yeah, so I'm just gonna keep the camera. Well, I'm just gonna hold the camera for now until I get to the road, or at least until I get to the bridge, so I can just show the train tracks that I was sitting on. But now, I think 1.5 miles later, probably. It did start raining a bit harder on me after I turned off the camera, so I started running a little. But yeah, it stopped. It's like a drizzle now until wet ground. It's been raining for a while now. It's a factory, I think. I could be wrong. And then there's all this concrete stuff here, which they just started working again maybe a couple months ago. Last time I was here, they were working. So, this is the trailhead at one of the points. The next city over is the actual beginning of this trail, I believe. That, or it might continue into the big city, like the big city. I don't know. I've never actually gone that far, but I think the trailhead back that way ends in the other big city, or well, major city. Maybe got like 100,000 people in it. I don't know. The other one in the other big city, which is probably around 60,000 people, if I had to guess. I have no idea. I'll fact check myself after the fact, just to see if I was right or not. But yeah, got another concrete company here, and then a machining company there. So here's where at least a minor road starts, where a bigger road starts. And then to the left is the convenience store I'll go to get my food. And hopefully more stuff to start a fire, because I don't think from what I have now is going to be big enough to heat up a pot. Alright, so I got stuff from the store, which was right there. Alright. My legs are tired. I'm gonna be happy if I can get a fire started in this suit warmed up. I'll be proud of myself at least. I know I'm kind of helped by a lighter, but you know, when it's raining out like this, what else can I do? So. Got another full factory here. I have no idea what it is or what it does, but it's a pretty cool bridge. Or, fuck, factory, sorry. So, if I were to go this way, this would lead to the like 60 K-pop city, I think. I don't know. I'm guessing, but I'm just gonna keep it same for the sake of, you know, consistency. I'm not going that way. There is an abandoned building down that way that I've been to a couple times, but I don't feel like risking it, so yeah. Gonna trek back the way I came, get back to my little site for the time being, and yeah, I got some dirty water. Let's do this.
All to the time that you know. Letting a new day begin. All to the time that you know.
Alright, so I've changed the camera angle a little bit. I have the GoPro mounts on my head now. Just put the mount back on my head. I'm gonna hope this footage turns out okay. Hopefully the audio is not too bad, because I don't want to talk all that loud just in case people are nearby. But basically, I'm giving a reason as why I'm doing this right now. Basically, I got a lot of home problems right now. So, if y'all don't already know, I'm what they call fruity. I'm a little bit homosexual, if you put it that way. So, but in all seriousness, I'm gay pretty much. Yeah, I still got a little wiggle room for women here and there. I'm a bit more picky, you know? It's a little hard to explain, but I just want to keep it uncomplicated. And I mean, that kind of has to do with what happened, but not exactly. It's a small part. But basically, last night, I was just trying to chill out, talk to some people on the internet, you know, talk to my friends and whatnot. And of course, for a bit of backstory, my dad's been struggling with alcohol problems before I was even born. And I'm not that old in a sense compared to the rest of the population. I'm not gonna state what age I am unless you already know. But I'll just put it this way. I'm not super young, but I'm also not like 20. I'm right in between there. So I'd say between the range of 15 and 20. I don't want to get too specific. But pretty much about 6 months ago, my dad found out when he was on my computer, and he went through my Discord messages with a person that I had liked at the time. Sorry, the wind's probably really bad. I'll probably explain this again. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this footage, but last night he was drinking a bit and telling me to do all these different things that were just stupid, and he thought I was quote unquote talking shit about him when I was just pissed off and talking about somebody else online. Express. It's the train company that owns this line. Anyways, he got real pissed off at that because I wasn't doing what he told me to do, which was take off some closet door that was in my room, which I tried and I couldn't do because the screw I had to unscrew was blocked by the door, and no matter how I moved the door, I couldn't get the screw in there. I couldn't get the screwdriver in there to get it. So I was trying to hit it with a hammer, see if I can get it to stick in there, and it was just stripping. So he got pissed off at that. I was in call with my friends at this point, but they were busy doing other things. So he was talking to my mom, basically lying about me, saying I was talking shit, and you know, oh, he's pissed off and angry and I want to fight him. So my own father wanted to fight me for his delusional mindset. I mean, this guy is the same guy that I bet you if I went home right now, he'd pretend like nothing happened last night, because he's done it before, even recently, where he screams at me while I'm on call with my friends, and then the next day pretends like nothing ever happened and expects me to want to talk to him. And yet he still is confused about why I never want to talk to him, or I don't say all that much to him. And it's like, well, when you treat me like shit for 6 months, I don't think a person's gonna want to talk to you. He's a fucking hypocrite, and he guilt trips me because he's constantly like, oh, well, I'm the worst father ever, and that's just how it's gonna be. Yeah, I don't feed into it. I don't feed into his guilt tripping. I just stay silent anytime he says something like that, because I know if I say, oh, well, you're not the worst parent ever, you know, that's just gonna feed his minuscule dick energy. But yeah, I pretty much had a panic attack last night because I thought my own dad was gonna barge into my room and start actually beating on me. He's only ever like threatened to physically take things off my body before. Like, the only example I can give is I was wearing a beanie one night and he kept saying, take it off, you don't need it. And I thought that was bullshit because it's like, I'm just sitting here trying to wear a beanie, keep the hair out of my face. And he just kept saying, you know, oh, take it off. Don't question me why, just take it off. And then after a while, he just said, I will come over there and take it off of you if you don't take it off. And I'm like, all right, fine, fuck you. And tossed my beanie away. Which then he tried throwing out my beanie. And I still don't know why. He won't give a reason. And it's not like he gets blackout drunk. He gets drunk and then he remembers everything that he did, and he still thinks he's in the right. There's only been a couple of times where he's apologized to me. And even that, I give a half-assed, yeah, it's okay. So, like, it's not okay. But if I say anything else, it's just gonna start another argument, and I don't need that. Yeah. I damn near ran away last night because of him threatening to fight me. On top of the fact that he was fucking around with a gun while he was drunk. I would have called the cops, but I don't have a phone. My phone's broken, and I can't get it fixed. So I was damn near about to run away in the middle of the night just to go talk to a cop and say, hey, my dad's drunk fucking around with a gun, and he's already threatened to fight me for no reason. But the guns are secure. My mom had the guns at the time, or after he got banished to sleep downstairs. So, yeah, then you like, and the entire reason I mentioned that I'm gay in the first part is because he bases all of these fucking arguments on, oh, I wasn't raised this way, I wasn't this, I wasn't that. And it's like, yeah, I don't care how you raised me, I'm not being raised to be an alcoholic who takes his anger out on his own child. I'm not doing that. honestly, I'm pissed that I haven't done anything about it yet. But it's partly because my mom doesn't want me to do anything about it. She told me she's saving up money, but I think me and she's probably gonna hopefully get a divorce with him, which I'm gonna be real happy about. Full-time custody with my mom. I am not seeing that abusive fuck ever again. So it's really just a countdown on what happens first: the divorce, or him provoking me to the point I actually do something about it, and either he goes to jail or he ends up in a casket. Because I have been damn near close to doing something about it, if you know what I mean. I don't want to say it because it just makes me sound like a horrible person. That it's like, who would want to do something to their father like that? And it's like, well, I've been provoked for the majority of my life by him when he's drunk, and not drunk sometimes. I'm honestly surprised that he acts sometimes the way he does, like he's drunk when he hasn't even drank. It's like he constantly tells himself, oh, he's not drinking as much. It's like, with his job, he drinks whenever he wants, however early he wants. And yesterday, he drank earlier than normal, which is telling me it's getting worse. Usually he was a ritual drinker, whatever the fuck that means. Basically, he would only drink after a certain time, only drink certain kinds of alcohol, and that's it. Yeah. So he would only start after 4 p.m. and only have Coors Light. I think before he had Michelob, but apparently they changed the flavor and he didn't like it. But yeah, and his amount that he was drinking went down, but I highly doubt that now, because it's like now, I think it was now 2 days in a row he got packs of 24 pack, I think a 24 pack, and he drank damn near all of it. So his drinking's not getting better, it's getting progressively worse. It's gonna do something to his liver. I'm going to be ecstatic when it does. Now, like, I'm not against alcohol. I've drank before personally. I don't like it all that much. I stick to nicotine and occasionally weed, which I need to stop the weed because I want to go into the profession I want to go into. They're gonna drug test me and I don't need them not hiring me because I smoked weed. But yeah, I was pretty much, I was having a panic attack last night because of that. I just went to my room and broke down. Sucks. Yeah, I'm trying to either get emancipated, or at least allow myself to get emancipated, because I'm not putting up with his shit anymore. And you know, that or I'm moving out as soon as I possibly can. That or I can just put his ass in jail, because I'm not dealing with his abuse anymore. I'm sick of it. It's starting to do shit to me, like mentally. I have just like come up with scenarios in my head and visualized him doing it, and it scares me. It actually, it makes me saddened, scares me. Yeah, which I mean makes me sound crazy, but when you have to deal with this shit for the majority of your life, you know, the mental strain I have to deal with gets overwhelming. Which he pulls up with that excuse all the time too, where it's like, you know, I drink because I have so much stress going on in my life, and this and that and the other. And it's like, yeah, sure, you may have stress in your life, but you take it out on your own son, who also has a shit ton of stuff he's got to deal with in his life. You know, what can I do? If I was if I didn't do anything illegal, i.e. vaping and smoking weed, I'd have nothing. I'm barely allowed to go on the internet because of that incident 6 months ago, which I'm not going to bring up. Well, I already did, but Not gonna go into details about it. And anytime I start trying to vent to any of my friends, the internet immediately gets shut off so that I can't talk to them. Because in his mind, they're all lying to me. And this is what he said. He doesn't give a shit about any of my friends and they're all lying to me. Even though they're not. They're actually there trying to care for me. Because my own father won't do it. He says he's just trying to protect me. Which, at this point, I think his protection has gotten to be too much. It's really overprotecting now. It's always been overprotecting. Correction. It's always been overprotecting. But his version of safe for me is pretty much putting me in my room, isolated, away from everybody. And maybe he thinks probably that'll fix me. Make me stop being gay and whatnot. I have no idea what goes through his mind. I don't really want to know either. It aggravates me really because I can't do anything about it. Even though I want to. But it's like, what he does is right on the border between abuse and not abuse. And of course, it's on the non-abuse side of things. Yeah, I could ramble on all day about all the problems I've had to deal with him. And yeah, I don't feel like doing that. I'm kind of hungry and tired. My legs are killing me now. But I'm just gonna stop recording for a bit. Try to eat something. I'll maybe record a little bit if I get a fire going. Just to, show that I did, I guess. Give you guys some content to watch. But, yeah, I hate that it's on a deeper note now. Like a sad note. But hey, think of it, I'm getting food now. Hopefully. If I can, I'll just eat it cold, which I completely forgot to grab utensils. God damn it. Ugh, whatever. It's fine. See if I can find something to eat with. If I have to drink it, I will. It'll be in a metal pot, so I just gotta wait for it to cool down at least a little bit so I can drink out of it. But yeah, we're here back to home base. So alright, I will see y'all if I get a fire started. Well, we got something going, but I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna go down soon, so I'm just gonna keep it here. I got a fire going, so I'm happy. Got my soup in a bowl there, and I'm just waiting. Now I just gotta wait for all this to burn down and give me some nice hot coals I can rest the pot on. So I just gotta keep this fire going because this is nice and toasty. Got my sweatshirt off too, because of how nice and warm this is here. I just gotta back away now. And I'll probably just use this as my my spoon. No, I'll tell you, it took me a while to get it started, but persistence. So yeah, all right, cool. All right, so got a good fire going. Burnt myself a little bit, some kind of sap or something, but fire's going good. Soup's nice and warm. I spilled a small bit. I'm a little mad, but I'm okay. That's not that big of a deal. Nice and toasty. That's good. This lid does get very hot though, so I'm just gonna not drop it. Put it back on the fire there. Don't want it leaning. Oh no. Alright, that'll sit there then. Cool. Alright, so And soup is good. Probably the piece out of the fire. It's done. Good fire going. So gonna drink the rest of this, or well, start drinking this, and then gonna start heading home. I don't know. Figure out what I'm gonna do, because I'm assuming it's only around. I'm gonna take a guess. Because I don't know what time it is. It is raining, so I'm probably just gonna sit here for a while. But I'm gonna take a guess and say it's probably around 9 to 10 a.m. Maybe 11 if I'm not really sure. But if I can figure out the time, I'll put it on screen right now. So yeah, all right. I will update y'all when I am back on the road.